Evening, everybody. Right, so it's a number of hours after the last episode, and some things have changed. Not much. I rebuilt all these because I needed to, because I needed to get another one of these, and needed a mining laser for it, and anyway. So I've upgraded my buildcraft setup a little bit, because I'm finally trying to make some, but it looks like it's going to take like 2 or 3 hours per iridium to actually get anywhere. And considering I need a whole stack of the stuff, it's not fun. Not fun at all. However, I do have 12 sonarium, so there is that. And out here, I have built 4 nuclear reactors, and they're all just doing exactly the same thing. So I emptied them out previously. It's been about 6 hours or so, and that's how I got enough to start really doing this. But it's painful. It's painful. And then, so I was looking up about nuclear reactors and making the iridium and doing all that. And so one of the things is they recommend building a mass fab. Okay. Which is fine. But then I looked more into what it actually does, and it makes this UU liquid. Yeah, UU matter liquid. Alright. Very different from what I'm used to. So, in order to actually get it to make iridium, you need to make a scanner. And then, once you've got the scanner, you need a piece of iridium to scan in the scanner. Okay, so once you've got that, you then need a replicator in order to replicate it using the UU matter. And that to me is just, I don't know how efficient that is, and I'm going to have to wait until I actually have an iridium to actually try it. So I'm going to try it, but it's going to take ages. Oh man, this is so far away. So I don't even know what to tell you. I think by the time you see this episode, it'll be Monday. So maybe I could not record for like the rest of the weekend and maybe have enough iridium by the end of it. Maybe. Or maybe we can look into better, more powerful power options to begin with. Because you can't do the lava generator, which sucks. I don't know which generators you can actually do. TNT, lava, heated redstone, no. Culinary generator. That requires the QED. Quantum emission decompiler. Maybe I should make this. I don't have any resonant machine frames left, I don't think. No, so I'd have to make those, which would interrupt the... Alright, I'll tell you what. I'm going to let this one make a single iridium ore. And then we're going to figure out our options. So we're going to be able to do something. I'm going to take a look into alternative power options. I need this for my ME system, and it is just too much. 64. I need like a massive room full of lasers in order to make these at a timely rate. I don't even know how much, like, how hard it is to make all the how long it takes to make in a replicator and so forth. It might be faster. It might be that we only have to wait for this one, and then I can zoom through the rest by using UU matter. But even then, UU matter takes like a million EU to make a single millibucket, I think. And then you need to get scrap and just from scrap. I don't even know what. Can it drop iridium? I doubt it, but yeah. Alright, let's take a quick look at iridium. So we don't have any iridium ore blocks. 80 million RF. Or compress a bunch of shards, but I don't think you can get shards. I don't think there's a bee that does it, so oof, options, huh? I'll be back in a bit whilst I try and figure something out. Hey, alright. So, I made a couple of changes. I had to go away for a little bit, and this isn't a server, so if I have to shut it down, it stops. So that did put a big dent in my works, but as you can see, I've made a whole bunch more lasers, and this amount of lasers gets the production of each iridium down to less than an hour, I think 53 minutes. And then I got a lot more of this hardened flux duct, just so I can start clearing up here a little bit, so it's a little bit more organized, which also allowed me to get more of these in. So if I can get 4 more, do I have any more? I do have 1 more. Boop! Here we go. I can't remember how much each one takes off of it. I think it's like, it takes off a couple of minutes per extra laser that you do. So this is probably down to about 53 minutes in total. 53 minutes per iridium, which isn't too bad. It means if I leave it on for like 3 days, if I just keep logging onto this, bringing out the uranium, and we've got plenty of other stuff left. I can probably fill this up with more pellets and more MOX fuel, but I'll worry about that in a bit. So we're going to go back to magic stuff, because whilst I wait for that, I'm kind of stumped on tech. I don't like the idea of coming back here and doing all browsing through these chests and doing all that, because it just takes forever. It's a real slow process, and it means that I'm not able to do the stuff that I want to do as quickly. So we're gonna give that a skip for now, and we're gonna go back to magic. So I've done a couple of things. So over time, I've just been doing a tiny bit of blood magic, not much, and today I just went out and started actually doing it properly. So we've got a reinforced slate. I made 8 blood runes, so let's go down and take a look actually. So I made myself 8 blood runes. And we got this up to level 2, and it's moderately filled with stuff, but it's not very efficient. Like it's 2,000 LP per thing, but still, yeah, it could be better. So we're gonna change things up a little bit. First thing we're gonna do is make ourselves a divination sigil. So we need some mana glass, which we've got some of. I don't think we've got enough. A blank slate, which we've got, and some night ore, which I'm gonna make first. Yeah, I've got a bucket. Okay. So if I remember this correctly, to get 2 night ore, it takes 6 torches and 3 coal. So pop that in there, pop that in there, pop that. Okay, perfect, right? No overflow. And we can do a little bit more. Oh, bugger. Can't believe I just did that. Whoops. Crescent hammer. Iron and tin. Okay, well, that's not too bad. You saw nothing. Nothing. I need an editor. Somebody who can fix all these derps for me. Who wants to be an editor? I could push out so much more content if I had somebody who edited for me. But I suppose that's true for everyone. But anyway, yes, so we got the night ore. We need some mana glass. I know we got some floating about. Okay, so we have 4, which means we need a bit more. Let's make 8. Then we can make a divination sigil, so it's back here. I have the alchemy catalyst in my bags because when I had it out previously, God, this is all unautomated and rubbish. Underneath here, you turn flint into these things, waystones, but if you have the catalyst underneath there, it turns flint into gunpowder. So, you know, useless. I have hundreds of thousands of gunpowder. Do not need it. And that's the other thing I want the ME system for, that I can relatively quickly get up to quantum rings, so I don't have to go between all these things. So divination sigil. One of those, one of those, one of those, and one of those. That douche. Alright, let's go check out our thing here. Alright, so we can see our soul network over there, nothing in that. And we've got 5,500 to 10,000. So let's quickly make a couple more of these, and let's drain this thing as much as we can. So, ooh, actually, there's a magician's orb. Yeah, it's apprentice orb. Okay, prismarine. So cobble and prismarine shard, which is some nether quartz. Okay, we can quickly do that because that takes up 2,500. Aha! And my phone is going mad. This is what happens when you're as popular as I am. Clearly. Yeah, mad popular. All the ladies be like, who are you? What did I even come here for again? Oh yes, did I make actually some prismarine? I was reasonably sure I had already made some. Yes, I did. So deep. Let's keep that and that. 1 prismarine. Excellent. Wonder how long. No, so it shouldn't take very long. I use that to orient myself to where I need to go. That's north. And pop. Got the weak blood orb. Prismarine looks alright. It's not quite the same as the Minecraft, the vanilla one, I think. This, I just go boop. Alright, so that's going to go in a couple of seconds. And a little bit more, and No. Did I miscalculate how much you need for this? I think I did. Alright. 700. Okay, so if we do 1. I know what we'll do. I know what we'll do. We'll hit one of those, pop in one of those. There is a plan. Right, let me just break that. Alright, completely empty. Completely empty. Food. Right, double check it. Yep, nothing in there. Relatively nothing in. I have 600 essence in my blood network. So, good stuff. Alright, so what we want to do is try something else. I want to try these things. Incense crucible. So, thaumium, some candles, some blank slates, and some thaumium nuggets. Let's see, do I have any thaumium floating about? I might actually do. If I do, it'll be over here. Well, I've got 2 nuggets, but thaumium itself. Oh, wait, where's my book? Where's my thauminomicon? Dear God. I need to make a bookshelf or something. I think actually, I think that's what I want to do at some point. Is very soon is make myself a house. There it is. Alright, alchemy. Thaumium. So 4 Precantio and a mana steel. Precantio. We don't have any essence floating about, do we? So mana steel I've got a bit of. Let's make 4 if we can. How much was it? It was 4 Precantio. That's going to give me a lot. Ooh. If we do that. That gave me 1. I think that's going to give me a bunch of warp. But okay, well, we can make 1. And then we need to make a candle, which is mana infused string. Okay, that's pretty easy. And magic tallow, which is yeah, rotten flesh into 2 Precantio. Alright, alright. Oh boy, we're causing a lot of flux. Let's get this done. I want to get the burner done. Do I have anything in here that would work nicely? No, I don't think so. Nothing magical about this place. Wait a second. So I need 2 tallow and some magic string. Do I I have any magic string floating about? Do I need to make that too? I need to make that too. Okay. Let's make one of those. Right, so magic tallow is 1 rotten flesh, 2 picantio per thing. That's going to give me a lot. All these will give me a lot. Oh, I'll just have to deal. Level up. I don't even know if that actually helps. Right. So we got that. And we need to make some magic strings. So let's go quickly do that. Whoops. Whoa, no. Right, so 1 magic string. Let's chuck this down here for a second. Got to keep that going for now, because we're going to need a lot of magic stuff. And I probably put this in the wrong way, didn't I? Right. That at least gives us 4
Hello.
ones.
Yeah.
Right, sorry about that. Wife wanted to talk to me and I forgot that I was in a channel that anybody on Discord could join. So, whoops. Right, so we have everything we need to make our incense crucible. And now we want to make some incense. However, I don't know what they all particularly do. I know that they're supposed to boost your LP gain from sacrifices and stuff like that. I just don't know how. So I made this, the mail order catalog. I'm just going to throw that out there. Shouldn't take very long. Boom! Hello. So put you out. Aha! Alright, so alchemist, incense, here we go. So make that. Alright, so it contains all the weird, the old recipes, so don't worry about that. Okay, there was more LP in the altar than there should be by a fair margin. Several sacrifices later, I couldn't get it to happen again, so when I went in to mention it to Tiberius, blah blah blah, he performed his own sacrifice. There was more LP than there should be. Long story involving investigation to local foreign positions, blah blah blah. It was the incense of all things. Being under the fence, the simple wood ash was a greater exchange for life. Okay, so that's what I figured. I have designed after giving it wood ash until white particles are emitted. You can do the sacrifice before this, but you won't get the full effect. Okay. Highest quality. Well, after I descended my lab by creating bed after 10 pots of coffee and 1 nap. I merged blah blah blah. Bonuses to LP decoration by 20% of wood ash. Okay. You can't just make and use the strongest one and be done with it. You see. These are each designed to be used with each other, and the wood ash in a sort of chain. Once you reach the peak of wood ash, virus you can start taking effect. Once you're at its peak, livens can start. Okay, so this episode is going to be a little bit longer, but all right. So we can't get to this one yet, but we can get to this one. So we need rose red. We need some redstone. We need some leaves from trees. we just go over here and leave it in one of these. No, okay. So it isn't. So that's 2. How much do we get for each? Okay, so we don't get very much. Where is my water can? I really need to increase this one. That's going to be a task between videos. Alright, so I don't know how much wood ash you need to add. And I'm going to presume it's 4. Straight up, no idea if that's right. 4, that's it. 4 is the magic number. But we will make some, we will make 8 just in case of the wood ash and 4 of the virus. Let me just dump some rubbish. Don't need. That is in the wrong place. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. No longer need that. That can stay, and that can just stay here. Right, let's just keep those there. Don't need these for now. Alright. We're gonna need 4 of that. And we need 8 oak leaves. There we go. See, we're prepared. I knew what I was doing when I did those 8 oak leaves freaking ages ago. Right, so wood ash. So wood ash will be down here. So if we make 12. Yeah. I don't have any furnaces down here. That's an oversight. I'm just adding to the runtime of this episode. Terribly rude interruptions by my wife aside. No, she's lovely. And then we're going to see if this works. Come on. Come on, I don't have all day. I wonder if you have to put like a torch or something underneath this. I don't know if you have to light it or something. I suppose we'll find out. Actually, you can just... Okay. So let's just make this. Oh, okay, we can't. All right. Okay. So we have some of that, some of that. I just need to get all 8. You know, just in case 4 isn't the magic number, but I mean, come on, 4's a pretty magic number. I mean, 4 is like the number of legs on a cat. Cats are magical. Everybody knows that. Makes perfect sense, innit? Oh, it's still really early. I think I might just jump straight into another episode straight after this. Okay. And all the while, our iridium is ticking away there, so you just can't get better than this. Right. So we pop that down. Alright, so 2 is the maximum, it seems. Right, so it put 2 in, and then... Do I need another one? Oh, cool! Look, 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 look. It's glowing. Okay, so let's try this out. So it said to hold it down. And then, boom! Oh, wow. Okay. So how much did I put in there? 2080. Is that about right? Yeah, it is about right. And it's still glowing. It's still glowing. So, I bet you need another crucible. I bet you need like one for each color. You can't just have one doing the whole lot. Ah, well that's going to speed it up considerably. That is definitely going to speed it up considerably. I'm going to be turning myself into like the most emo kid ever. And we're going to try and get another row of blood runes in here. That's going to take a little while. I'll see you next time. Bye.